can't even run anymore. Wait. Oh, and he's unconscious. Okay. Everybody's unconscious. Things are looking grim. The only thing to do is hit the speed up button and see who makes it out of being unconscious before they die from their wounds. Dying! Brecht is dying. Who's... a paladin of the Holy Nation! And that's where we left off last episode. If you're new here, welcome. I'm playing through Kenshi for the first time blind and with no guides, no wikis, no prior knowledge, no help from my chat. If you need to start from the beginning, you'll find both this abridged series and the full VODs in the pinned comments. Having narrowly survived the wolf attack due to the good graces of a passing holy paladin, Brecht awakes from his coma to find his companions dead. With the seedling of a new foundation planted, he must seek new hands to help him tend it. Alright, Brecht is just about out of his recovery coma. Toughness still 24. Oh, so I gotta figure out... how do we best use Brecht now? Let's see what we have in terms of... you're fighting demons to try and not direct the next move. So... I have 19 cooked vegetables. Let's get my calculator out here. 19 times 181. Seems like can make me enough money to hire another person in town. I've got to get somebody back on the vegetables. I've got to get somebody back on the food production right away. So if I trade a little bit of my food away... I think I can hire another person. I've just got to find who and where that person is. Let me do some recon while I'm here and see if I can locate... I think one of the other bars had mercenaries at it, maybe. Looking for some muscle. 2,000 cats per day. I don't think I can make that back. Every squad should have a decent doctor on board, so need a doc. I'm your girl. What's your price? 6,000. Can you fight too? Never been much of a fighter, but if that's what you need me to do, I'll do it. What are you charging? 6,000, man. Okay. You show his move speed. Yeah, so he's got 73 athletics. 24 max possible speed, currently running, oh, at 24. That's nuts. Yeah, it's so fitting that he has Sonic the Hedgehog hair. That was not intentional when I started my game, but I'm really glad it worked out that way. All right, 2,200 cats. I think there might have been somebody at Stack I could recruit if I can't find anybody at Bad Teeth. All right, I've got 3,000 cats now. Here's the deal. I need work and I need to eat. Are you looking to hire? Yes, what's your price? 3,000 cats and I'm yours. Bombingham, let's come along. You're perfect. About to get your first training in athletics. Now, I'm actually going to guide them back manually because I know Brecht can outrun most things, but Brecht is as slow as Bombingham is. Bombingham has an athletics of 1 right now. Oh, you'll learn. You will learn. Bombingham is going to be a good farmer. You already know it. Food, now's our chance. Run him through. Oh, man, what a time to have ads on Twitch. Some might say the best farmer. Well, you know, let's get home before we count our farmers. They might not hatch. Oh, you know what? Let's run him into the Holy Nation camp. That's what we did when we were weak. Yeah, Bombingham can keep running home. I was hoping to loot... Be something for Bombingham to wear. Brecht is destroying that hungry bandit. We'll get Brecht to come this way and give some first aid. Are you kidding me? The bone dogs are still around. We're bombing him not far. Hang in there, Bombingham. I've got you now. Tell you what, wasn't there a big bone dog nest across the river? There sure was. All right, let's get you back to camp. I think we've got a couple things we've got to do when I get back to a little bit of normalcy here. Bombing him with toughness of 3 right now. Perfectly catapulted into resting position. Bombingham, you'll be safe here. Makeshift walls. All right. Bandit demands moving towards your outpost. Listen, buddy, I don't have anything. Look, there's still bone dogs prowling around. Ah, Bombingham is up. Okay. Bombingham, I'd like to see how you adjust to your new role as a farmer. The lady wants decent loot. Uh-oh. Shithole, which, oi, chumps. Okay, bandit demands have arrived. Are these 2 distinct? Black Dragon Guineen. Dustbane. Am I being... Am I being raided by 2 bandit groups at the same time? Bombingham, you might want to get back inside. Is it Brecht's time to go into the light? I don't know. Oh, you... you know the better part? You know the better part is that was only the first raid. That was only the first raid. Now the Dust Bandits are upset because I'm not negotiating with them. Okay, Bombingham. Bombingham is back in a recovery coma. Let's check the, Dust Bandits. Ooh, a bowman. Well, that's gonna get us some money. And Bombingham got some toughness training on the job. Oh, wait, these sell for 500 each? You spy a new recruit? Yes. And he has been unconscious with us for much longer than he has been conscious. All right, so what do we have here? We have an inventory full of ninja swords to sell. You'll know if you run into acid rain. Okay. I kind of might want this spiked club for Brecht. Brecht is still kicking. Brecht is still alive for now, and we have a new friend. We have Bombingham. Bombingham, he may look a little crumpled. It's okay. He's just having a tiny little coma. He'll be better soon. All right, so we have Bombingham safely locked away inside there. We're going to send Brecht to Bad Teeth, and we're going to do some merchant runs. Does Brecht have food on him? Brecht does not. Let's grab some food. Oh. Okay, so the raid might have knocked out our food supplies. They might have taken all of our food. I guess that's an argument for moving some food storage indoors and keeping it locked, huh? Well, if nothing else, we're learning. I want to eventually research the tech that gets us crossbows. I think if we had walls and crossbows, low-level raids would go a lot better for us. You know what, we'll deal with these later. Let's get the high-value ones out of the way. So, I don't want to know how it goes, but I'm starting to get the feeling that I'm running out of easily accessible pawns in nearby bars and such, so I need to figure out another source of manpower. Okay, so let's see what we can get going as far as research. Oh, makeshift walls. Yeah, that was a good thing to do. And then Bombingham, what I would like you to do, I would like you to have an assigned job of taking care of the vegetable farms, operating the cooking stove, hauling green fruit to storage. Let's reverse those. And operating the well. Alright, so defensive walls are one building material. Isn't this a little early to make a base? You get many raids. I'm new to the game too. So, if I'm being honest with you, I don't know what is a little early to do what, and I like it that way. So I'm just trying to figure this world out by myself. I completely lost everybody but one party member in multiple raids. So yeah, I am trying to build some defenses and get a little production center going so I can get more money, more people, more training, etc. So what do I have in the way of building materials? All right, so this is going to be our life for a while. Brecht, forget everything you were taught before. Your job is to make building materials. Now, I know there was another character available. There was a doctor, but she cost 6,000 cats, which I just don't have access to that kind of money right now. Maybe he's just dumb, could be. Maybe you'd reckon... Oh, man. Did somebody come back to... Is this somebody who survived and they're coming back for vengeance? I am screwed. What what is this random event? Well, you were right about one thing. Why did you do that? Hey, look, Bombingham's leg is better. I don't know if this is a good idea at all, but I'm really curious about something. What happens if we put the injured one in the bed? I wonder if there's almost a RimWorld type mechanic where we can heal people that we injure and convert them to our cause. Or he could just come back and fight us again. Okay, let us hope for a boring couple of hours so that we may establish our city. For the sake of a pun, you really wish my pronouns were she, her. Why, were you gonna make a joke about Kenshi? Like, can she do it? Yes, she can. Streamer wants to beat this game with no help, Kenshi. Well, the guy I put on the bed is gone, so surely won't come back to wreak revenge and havoc on me. I figure we need, I don't know, 12 building material to get something kind of started here for us. All right, so let's start planning our layout a little bit. I think I want our gate. Like here. Just mining copper in the hub and fighting with the dust bandits. That is sort of how I got started. Oh, that takes 5 building material. Okay. So we're gonna need more than I thought. Hey, we have a gate. Bandit demands moving towards your outpost. How is my gate going to help me out of this? What is the plan now? The plan is to build a settlement with walls around it and start to go into commerce, raise money, hire more workers, expand, create a military. We hyping? I mean, we're one away. All right, get out here, you sniveling bastards. Okay, we're going to go send Brecht to talk to the dust boss. It's tax day, motherfucker. Pay your dues. 2,000 cats. Hurry up. I'm busy. How do we want to play this? What are the chances we win this fight? About 0. So there is 0% chance we win the fight. There's no way we wipe out everybody and kill them all. We probably get knocked out, but here's what I think we do. Break his jaw. Bombing him. You abandon your job. Run in here. Brecht. I want you to get a good hit in. Okay, now Brecht. You get your job, and you're gonna run them over here. What just happened? Did they just turn around and flee? They're still talking their shit over there across the river. Think I outsmarted the game? Yeah, nothing to it. No big deal. This is a joke. I got lucky. I'm not smarter than the game. I'm not tougher than the game. I'm not cooler than the game. I know it's a little slow right now. I know there's stuff you all would like to see me do. I'm going to take the time to get established, though, because I feel like this was my mistake for not doing this to begin with. Oh, that's certainly certainly a thing. Tell us your thoughts on Kenshi so far. I like it. It's got a lot to it, and it's got a reputation for being dense and difficult to learn. Now, obviously, it's hard for me to judge my own progress because I don't know what I don't know. But I feel like if you engage with the game honestly, there's enough here to actually start to glean how to play it and learn the world that you're in. So I like it so far. It's a bit of a challenge. And I like the way that it challenges you to be played. I know. Hey, look at that. They're properly using my gate. It is a nice gate, isn't it? I hope you enjoy. Thought the gate... Bandits are back. Oh, and somebody asked me earlier about save scumming. I am not save reloading at all. All right, you both got some licks in. Should have increased your skills. Time to get out of there and look for some help. Bombingham is in a bad way. Bombingham might actually want to also run this way for help. Oh man, Bombingham's about to get beat. Brecht, you heal yourself up while we try to get Bombingham over this direction. Okay, so Bombingham is unconscious. Brecht should be healed up. Watch, we're going to do a clutch move here. Bombingham is... okay, in the ground. All right, now we're going to pick up Bombingham and we're going to run into Bad Teeth. Oh, man. We are close buddies right now. Come on, you can make it. And safe. Just slid into home. And that's how we do it. Okay. And let's drop you off at the bar, as you do. How long does this take if I just sit here and didn't bring any food with me? Where are you taking? Where are you taking him? Alright, so that's a sitting pillow. I'm trying to remember where the beds were. Look at them peacefully napping in the rain. Okay, so Brecht is now fully healed. He's a little hungry, though.
Hello, Gordon.
Hello, Plague Doctor. Oh, we need to buy a copy of the Holy Flame for Bombingham. Yeah, we can wait here just a minute. Get Bombingham back to health. I think what I want to do is almost build like a hive, if that makes sense. So I'm going to build a circle with a series of doors, and then I can build other circles with other doors. So I can make like a honeycomb structure, so I can expand my territory. Oh, that's a river raptor. Is it committing a crime? I bet it is. How's it going? It's going all right. We're still fighting for our survival out here, but, you know. Did I have other leather to sell? I might have. I don't think there's anything here we need to buy. Oh no, the wolf is back. It's got limb trauma though. Oh, you're okay. It was a single hit. Blue arrows point outwards towards enemy. Blue arrows. Yeah, okay, that's right. Don't have any building materials, so let's see. Is Brecht smart enough to go grab building materials for himself? Looks like it. Okay, well, that's a sloppy gate. Something about these gates, they seem to want to lean sideways into the ground, like at an angle. And I think that makes it hard to build walls off of. Okay, so there is a sort of rule for how long a segment takes up one building material. So I think, unfortunately, I'm going to want maybe... Nah, you know what? One more gate should do it. I can put a gate here that can be accessed from that way or from the stone quarry. Have a lot of overlap with Spencer's, which might have always been the case. It kind of feels like... it was a pipeline where they get you when you're in, like, 8th grade and getting edgy with Hot Topic, and then as you go into an adult, Spencer's is the, oh, cool, I'm an edgy, just an adult store now, you know what I mean? Or at least that's the way it was. I can't say I've been in either store in, like, 8 years at least. Hey, that's a lot more wall than we had a minute ago. Yeah, they definitely feel like Hot Topic and Spencer's are like, okay, you'll get them, and then as they grow up, we'll shepherd them over your way. Prayer Day. Oh boy, do I love Prayer Day. I am devout, you know that. I'm gonna save because Prayer Day has bugged before. Prayer Day once more. Love and devotion, brother. You know that thing in SpongeBob where it's like, who wakes up at 3 a.m. to eat a hamburger, and then it cuts to Patrick and he's like, oh boy, 3 a.m. I feel like that's me and Prayer Day. Everyone's like, oh, who looks forward to Prayer Day? And me, I'm like, oh boy, Prayer Day. Blessings to you, and to you, brother. Wait. How is my wall gonna protect me from anything when they can just phase through it? Sure hope the enemies don't have that ability, or else I have been bamboozled. Better to find out when they aren't hostile, right? You know how mad I would be if I spent all this time making a wall and they just nav meshed over it? Can't play Kenshi right now, I've been drinking. That just sounds like a challenge run. Can't imagine playing Kenshi drunk. Can you imagine the challenge run? Like, can I survive in Kenshi after taking a 20 milligram edible? Don't save scum so things happen, and it happens exactly. Oh man, if it were just a little more, those last 4 would turn into 1 unit, but I'm gonna have to spend 4 building materials because of that. Ground needs to be more level. Okay, that time it accepted it. If only it was a little different as every wall in this game ever. Wow, a closed circuit of wall. It only took us 2.5 hours of stream. Time for a road trip? It's getting there. So I wonder what I could do if I wanted to lock Bombingham in here. and find something productive for him to do in the safety while Brecht ventures out. Why do I feel not as fulfilled inside as I hoped? A little bit of money anyways. I think Brecht needs to... I think we hired everybody in Bad Teeth. I think... Let's start with Stack. 2,000 hours later, we have 40 rings of walls, all with mismatched gates. And then I find out, and don't confirm this for me, I find out about some mega enemy in Kenshi that has, like, laser artillery or something and blasts through all 40 sets of walls. Got stuff to sell. I've got a little bit of food to sell, but other than that, I don't really have any industry. But I need more companions to be more productive. So I'm kind of in a big loop of I'm really stretched to the max with only 2 people working right now. Oh, I know. If I have Brecht bring some books back, I can have Bombingham be doing some research. It seems I am below the threshold of being able to hire somebody. All right, Brecht, come on back. Back to the outpost. Okay, I know I said I wanted the wheat straw to research that, and I do, but I think we should go ahead and get tech level 2 going. And then for Bombingham, we will add this to the task list just above operating the mines. Now, Brecht can... Oh, no, you go back to doing your thing. Brecht, can we afford to sell more food? I don't think so. Do we have weapons to sell, maybe? We do. I guess we'll check the hub and then Squin. Okay, I've got 3,700. Let's buy a little dried meat for the return trip and some books. Need yourself a gunner. Promise you I've got good eyes, eyes of a hawk. Been manning turrets since before I sprouted a beard on my face. Maybe how much? 6,000 cats, maybe another time. Hoy, ain't seen you around before, you recruitin'. Expert brewer extraordinaire if you need me. Maybe how much? 6,000 cats. Everyone is 6,000 cats. Alright, so here's the problem. I believe these people are all Shek. So even if I hire somebody... Titty Shek women here. Okay, so there's got to be a human somewhere, right? Ah, 6,000 cats. So even if I wanted to take the risk... What's this? A flat skin that fights? Or a buffoon with a toy sword? Shutting up shop, please come back tomorrow. Oh, but I can still do business. Let me... If we're not going to be able to afford anybody, let me buy some of your books so we can keep research going. And back home we go. Escaped servant. Freedom. Now I'm getting out of here. Wait. Okay, I cannot pick up. Maybe if I had fought with them first. It's okay, we'll leave that. I've seen plenty more of them around. That won't be the last time we encounter one of them. Oh, I need to actually build a research bench level 2. Okay, I see. So what does it take to build a research bench level 2? 10 iron plates. I suppose ideally it would be indoors. I'm not sure. All right, so it looks like there's a lot of development we can do around here. How is our food situation coming along? We're not making enough food fast enough to be making money off of it, so that's a bit of a drag. I think we've got to go back to industry, and we've got to go back to making more money. So maybe, we have basic weapon grades. Let's research this. And we have Brecht go back to some iron mining, and I'm going to pound out some weapons and get some money. Then we can recruit some people. I think that's what we've got to do. We are barely managing to get by with our 2 people here. We've got to have more hands. I want Bombingham to build another farm. I think he can handle working 3 plots. And it's going to speed up our production. We've got enough food for that to be a viable option for now. Weaponsmithing skill is 24. That's not terrible. I feel like I'm really in the grind right now. I think the only way to make any of this faster is just to suck it up and get the money to get more party members. What have you missed? It's been almost 4 hours. Honestly, it's been 4 hours of this today. Today has been a slow grind, targeted improvement. Oh, what's happening here? Hungry bandit leader. Lucky swipe. Yeah, this one's tough. Oh, but look at the wombo combo. Is he crawling out of here? Bombingham needs some attack skills. Oh, she, I think. There you go, get him. Uh-oh. I thought my nav mesh was supposed to be fixed. Why? Why are there like a dozen river raptors that just walked over my fence? Are they gonna eat all the green fruit? Committing crime, yep. I can't fight off that many. Son of a bitch. No, Brecht, don't do it. Well, I'm a little mad. I mean, I guess to be fair, they could have walked in the gate that I left open, so I could say it's plausible either way. But I am a little mad that they just walked over the fence. Curse you, beast, get out of here. Are they both trying to come and attack now? Bloody varmints, no! Brecht, don't do it. There's no way you can attack that many. Oh, you're still trying to go back to your job, that's why. Just let them get out of our hair. I am not losing all of this to 8 river raptors. Come on, y'all. Help me fight. Or they'll eat your crops, too. Now, this many we can fight. I mean, that's a little bit of money right there. That's 500 cats. His pro spiders in space unfollowed. Cancelled. Honestly, it seems like hunting river raptors, if I can find the right size groups, seems like it could be pretty lucrative. Done that a few times. Well, what happened is we just got... So some river raptors walked over my fence. Just straight up walked over the fence and ignored that it was there and then ate all of my green fruit. Back to YouTube. All right, so they can each carry 5, so we're gonna have to do multiple runs of this. Okay, so let's rebuild one of these farms. Get it going while we make more runs. Okay. Unfortunately, we have to do this until we replace all of our plots. Wait. Where are these growing back? Have I been wrong this whole time? I thought that I needed more green fruit to re-sow the lands, but I guess it's a resource that just renews. Stuff grows back. So I've just spent like 20 minutes running around buying green fruit when it would have been totally okay if I just kept doing what I was doing. Well, these are the lessons that I wanted to learn. All right, I guess go back to your job. Thought you wanted to make a bigger plot? No, but you know what we can do now is just go ahead and upgrade this one. So that they're all medium. Oh, we can actually upgrade to large. See a raptor hunting party as revenge for the crops. Honestly, raptor hunting is pretty profitable if I had a big enough group to do it. So, yeah, I think, still waiting for Fogmen revenge arc. Listen, we have a tier list of revenges that we're going through, and the Fogmen are at the very top. They're the last the last link in the chain. I've got to work my way up to Raptor Revenge. I've got Bone Dog Revenge. I've got Dust Bandit Revenge. I've got Starving Bandit Revenge. I've got Black Dragon Ganin Revenge. Before I'm ready to even think about Fogmen. First, we have to grow strong, and to grow strong, we must be... What is happening? That's a lot of them. I say we get everybody together and we run for help. We're faster than them, which works out nicely for us. Sure, the pack beasts aren't interested in helping. So the problem is I need them to get combat experience. Oh, what's happening over here? Combat. I need them to get combat experience. I just have to weigh the risk of each battle. Got into armor crafting yet? No, so trust me. Trust me, there are many things that I want to get into that I have not because I don't have enough hands. I can't spare anybody to research. I can't spare anybody to do any crafting we're not already doing. I can't spare anybody for any of it, so I have to make some money, get more people working for us, and then when I get more people working for us, then we can really invest. Tragic. Yeah, well, just being a duo is not doing it. Get less broke, basically. All right, Brecht, let's hold you off on some jobs. And load you up. A lot of it is not skin deep. Yeah, I'm really curious to see what all I'm gonna learn as I go deeper into this. Like, when I say I haven't scratched the surface of this game, I don't think I've even, like, drawn blood yet. Hey, one more run, I think I can afford to hire the doctor. Yeah, so, like, right now this is... I'm, like, investigating and probing the mechanics and how they interact intuitively with the game. I might want to do, like, a lore run in the future. Hey, look at that, 6,000. I can keep you real nice and healthy, Roamer. Need a doc? Maybe. How much will it cost me? 6,000 cats. You're in, buddy. Welcome to the Team Swift. It only took us 5 hours today to build some walls, feed ourselves, and make enough money to hire another companion. Primarily from farmer cultures, they still tend to be an aggressive race and are easily led astray. The worst of them live in ignorance, knowing only greed and fear, reacting to anything different with hatred and violence. But the best of them are some of the greatest civilized scientists, engineers, and warriors in the land. That feels like, I don't know, that's a little odd description. I wonder what they're getting at there. It's like a positive end to episode 2 or whichever episode. Yeah, it's... I'll be honest, I said a lot of stuff about the last time being the end of episode 1, but I won't actually know how that shakes out until I sit down to edit. Because that could end up being like episode 4, who knows. Alright, I do like keeping their names as they are and everything, so Swift... Welcome to the party. Swift's first aid skill. Yeah, let's look at the status. Science 24. Not bad. Some of the names are wild. Field medic of 40. Skill saves lives and allows you to stop bleeding wounds and jury-rig critical injuries, allowing characters to continue fighting when they shouldn't. In the long term, however, major injuries require bed rest. A beginner will not only heal wounds more slowly, but will also use up all their med kits really quickly. So yeah, 40 field medic, 24 science. Nothing more relaxing than farming some stats while watching someone learn how to get stats. All right, so let's get you first of all. Oh, we don't... Oh, she's got... Okay, first aid kit's in inventory, and she's got a wakizashi. So the question is now... How do I put Swift to use in a safe environment while growing skills? Honestly, we could still use more money. We could maybe start farming wheat straw. I think the Holy Nation like my base. Honestly, I like that they like my base. They've saved me a couple of times. Training dummies. I need 4 iron plates. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna farm up some iron plates so I can make training dummies. And I'm gonna get, well, Bombingham's already at 6 attack, thankfully. But I'm gonna get Swift's attack up to 5. Swift is also gonna get good at cooking. Look at all that blue veggie, I know. What I would love to do is add some wheat straw and start making some food cubes. I feel like our economics really shoot up when we get to food cubes. I think we have some stages to go before we get there, but I'm looking forward to that as a future expansion. Also expanding the smithy. I think what I'm going to do is, as we get Swift integrated here, I think she's going to take shared responsibility for the farming, especially as her level goes up. And then that'll free up Bombingham to do more of the stone mining and such. Which, speaking of, how do we make a stone mine too? Did I ever research that one? Yes, 5 building material. That's not bad. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I have seen that I can upgrade. Only needs 2 building material. Not a bad idea. Let's get our training dummies built out real quick. We'll get the mine upgraded. I hope I built my walls big enough for food that can be produced in desert environments. That's interesting. Better food can be made if more ingredients are available. Okay, so that's food cube, gohan, and meat wrap. Go build the thing. There we go. All right, that's completed. Let's have Swift stop what you're doing and get your attack trained up. All I can think is using that wakizashi on an iron dummy has got to be beating the hell out of the blade. So I wonder how high it'll go. It said it would go up to 5, but I don't know. Oh, I see the stat right there. Okay. Can't remember. Does that make your skill with that weapon go up as well as attack? I'm gonna say no. Well, katanas are 74%, so I don't know. Let's check in on the next go around. Okay, so it says attack plus 5. Max skill level 5. We might actually, for a little while, we might actually make our fortune on cooked vegetables. We're still putting away green fruit faster than I can cook them. I've got to get my more advanced research going, so I can be making them into the food cubes that I can pack better for transport. I think that's at least one part of our economic outlook, recovery, and improvement program that we're going to launch for sure next time. But that said, we're about 5.5 hours in. It is 12:30 here, and I've been looking at this game maybe too long in one sitting, so I think we're going to wrap it up here, knowing that we finally got our third-party member. We got our walls established, we've got our lines of production going, and we have a somewhat functioning economy, and we're starting to get ahead of the game. Now, does that mean we're not going to lose it all next time? No, it doesn't. Does that mean we're set, we're safe, we can relax, sit back? No, it doesn't. But we are in a place where there's a little bit of hope, and I can see how there's a plan that makes sense, and we've got some shot. So we're going to go ahead and save. We're going to call it Three's Company. I've never seen the show, but I'm borrowing the title. So we ended today with things looking relatively up. From just one person, we grew our numbers, surrounded ourselves with some walls, and got the basics of industrial production really in swing. In the next part, we'll continue this arc in pursuit of technological and economical prowess. But will Holy Nation land really be suitable for us to live forever? Holy Nation assault? Moving towards your outpost? Why? Well, I guess we'll have to see how this shakes out. This could drastically change the game for us. Yeah, it's a big uh-oh. We'll see how we face these challenges next time. Plus, I got a new YouTube chat client overlay for OBS, so no more ugly black chat box directly below my webcam. These improvements and more on our next episode of Kenshi. Please consider subscribing to be notified when future installations come out, and if you just can't get enough, check out the VOD playlist, which is far ahead of this edited abridged series. Until we catch you again, please take care of yourselves.